I don't know. It feels like what we want is Neil to play the Stone game, like being a clutch guy, scoring the goals, and he's not doing that.
But they're a little different. Neil is a one-way player.
Yeah.
He's a goal scorer. Stone is all around.
All around. Yeah, last 3 seasons, 62 points. Man, last 5 seasons. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, his numbers are great.
Well, what's his highest point total?
64.
Man, that's crazy that he got $9.5 million from Vegas. And he's only got 60 point high. Because
he's consistently getting close to 60. There's only one season he didn't get over 60, and that was 2 seasons ago.
But 60's not that. Like, Kucherov is only making 9.5.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's big time money. See, I don't think the money reflects the kind of player he is. He's no Kucherov.
No.
Granted, he was on Ottawa for a while. That might have been stifling him from...
Yeah, I guess we'll see how it pans out. But it seems like a very rich contract.
Yeah, by far. And fucking Vegas is stacking up. They want... they definitely want to make a deep cup run again.
Yeah, and this relates to something we were discussing. Vegas, is going to make a push. San Jose stacked up a bit, and we'll get more into that later, but they're going to make a push. Right now, Calgary is 7 points up on San Jose. Calgary's in first, San Jose's in second.
Yeah.
At what point, how do you balance resting your players for the playoffs and winning the division? And how important is it to win the division?
Man, even the fact that we're having this conversation makes me feel good, because you just didn't know where the Flames are going to end up, and we've been top of the West for a long time. So, from before, my hope was we'll just make the playoffs and see how it goes. But now it's we need that home ice. I want that home ice. I want to finish first. I want to play that 4th seed, the wild card. I don't want to play Vegas.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I was a little worried about St. Louis because they were in that wild card, but now they've moved into third.
Yeah, Vegas is definitely going to finish, or sorry, St. Louis will finish seed.
So you're getting a weak team.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. It's very important to win that division.
Yeah.
And there's only 18 games left, and we have a 7-point lead, so it's ours to lose.
Yeah, it feels that way, and it feels like the difference getting that home ice and finishing top seed is the difference between going, if they were squeaking the playoffs, there's always that chance of making it to the second round. But it feels like that would have been the plateau.
Yeah,
now,
like a couple years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's more like Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but it's not unreasonable to think we could win the West.
Yeah, but truth is, Winnipeg, Nashville, San Jose, Vegas, they're all teams that can beat Calgary. I don't know. I'd say more often Calgary beats them.
See, I would phrase it different. I would say that San Jose or Vegas, if they play in the first round, one of them's going out. So then you're down to there'll be 4 good teams in the second round, but I would say Calgary is one of 4.
Yeah,
so
true.
It's conceivable to think we could win the West. It's also conceivable to think we could get knocked off in the second round.
Yeah.
So, but either way, just knowing that you have a chance to go to the Stanley Cup Finals, it's encouraging.
And with their point total where it is now, I'm pretty sure we're going to finish 1 or 2.
Yeah, we'll definitely be 1 or 2.
Yeah, we're not getting passed by Vegas.
No.
San Jose could make a strong push.
Yeah.
But...
And I have a bold prediction.
Oh?
1989 was 30 years ago, and we won the Stanley Cup. Then, 2004, we made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. We kind of won the cup if they would have counted Jelena's goal. That was exactly 15 years after we had won the cup before. Now this is 15 years after that. So I think Flames win the cup every 15 years, officially or unofficially.
Good pickup. Exactly 30 years. That's right.
Yeah, you should go bet on it.
Yeah, man. I'm going straight to the betting place.
As you can tell, we're serious gamblers.
Yeah. Oh, man. No, we're jazzed up about the Flames. I'm jazzed. You're jazzed. It's great stuff.
Let's, maybe we'll lighten the mood and meet a mascot.
Hello.
Okay, today on Meet a Mascot, we travel to Minnesota. The Minnesota Wild unveiled their mascot, named Nordy, on October 5th, 2008. Not much is known about the species that belong to this mascot. Some say he is a puma or bear-fox hybrid, wearing hockey hair and a green M on his forehead. Nordy is the newest member of the team of 18,000. That 18,000 is the number of fans that are in the Wild's arena during a sold-out game, and wears the jersey number 18,001.
There's a lot of numbers on the back of that jersey. You see him, man? It's kind of awkward, but I will say he does look cool. The whole bear-fox line hybrid.
See, I had a different opinion.
Really?
Because what is he?
It doesn't really matter what he is. There was some interview guy here, or one of the guys in the organization saying, use your imagination. Whatever you think he is, he is.
And then the M on his forehead, it almost seems like he's part of some religious cult where they carved the letter in.
Yeah. They held him down and took a knife to his forehead.
Yeah.
That is a little weird.
And as with most mascots, Nordy is not free of controversy. In January 2017, the Minnesota Wild were forced to apologize after a violent mascot skit sparked complaints. In attendance were the St. Louis Blues mascot Louie, New Jersey Devil, and the Chicago Blackhawks Tommy Hawk.
They were all together?
They're all together. And
mascot party?
Man, if Tommy Hawk's there's going to be problems. He did body slam a fan.
Yeah.
And see, this is it. Tommy Hawk is the problem starter. He apparently shoved a birthday cake into Nordy's face. Nordy then exacted his revenge when Tommy held up a piñata, and a blindfolded Nordy missed, smacking the Hawks mascot, who fell to the ground. At the urging of the announcer, he continued to strike Tommy a total of 10 times.
Get him! Go for blood!
As Tommy theatrically writhed on the ice.
Yeah, that's gotta be something to witness, eh? One mascot beating another one with the baseball bat, feeding him shots in front of a family audience.
And that was the comments. The response to the skit on social media was mixed, with some decrying the violence. Chicago Tribune writer Chris Cook wrote, "I was glad I wasn't in the stands with my 7-year-old son, having to explain why his favorite mascot was just apparently beaten with a baseball bat."
I mean, that just speaks to humanity, having mixed results of one mascot beating another one with a baseball bat in the head.
Well, this is the thing. If you're like a mature adult, you realize it's a guy in a costume and you don't care.
Yeah,
but
and it's all for fun.
Exactly. But we saw...
Tommy wasn't really hurt.
Exactly.
He was faking it.
We hope. But we saw...
The paint he put on the other mascot, on the fan.
Yeah, that was real.
Sorry.
But we saw David Riddick's brother in a video this year.
Yeah.
And he
loves Harvey.
Yeah, and he has, I think, Down syndrome, or he is mentally challenged. I don't know what the right word is, but he's not a mature adult.
Yes.
But he takes it, and kids as well, Harvey, as a real thing. So if he saw Harvey bludgeoned with a baseball bat, he may not take it too well.
He'd be horrified. Really, that kind of violence... is it the fact that they're not humans? What happens if it was the two mascots that kind of look like humans, anthropomorphic humans?
Like the Dallas Cowboys, Andy or whatever his name was.
If they were doing it, would it be more horrifying?
Okay, I have a question for you. If you could bludgeon any of the mascots we know of, the ones we've met in the segment, who is your number one candidate for bludgeoning at this point?
Arizona's up there.
Howler.
Was Vegas again?
Oh yeah, the
stupid night.
The lizard.
Oh no, yeah, the weird ass looking lizard.
Yeah.
See, with Howler, I do it just because he has that like happy-go-lucky face. So I'd be more like, yeah, why don't you smile at this? Bam. But with that lizard, he just looks screaming like, you're going down, weird ass looking lizard. And then I bludgeon him.
Yeah.
But still, this is extreme violence, which, violence in general. We know the NHL's toning it down. Why can't mascots do the same?
Right, but on the topic of violence in the NHL, if we go to around the league, you have some updates.
Nate's got me there. I guess we'll jump right into it. It was San Jose versus Boston. Chara goes in, puts a heavy hit on Evander Kane behind the Boston net. Evander Kane takes exception to it, goes after Kane or goes after Chara, and Chara, I don't know if he like wrestled him down, but Chara went down on a knee or all fours or something, and Kane was still feeding him shots. Then Chara gets up and grabs him and was like, you really want to do this? And Chara's a big guy, man. That's one fucking mean human. And so then he just overtakes him, feeds him a couple of shots, and Kane's no slouch.
No,
the whole thing, the Boston announcers are going wild.
So you recommend people find this on?
Yeah, go have a look to see. Like, I think in general he seems to be like an alright guy. Like, he's not a violent guy.
No, he doesn't look for fights.
No.
But if you start it, he'll finish it.
Yeah, and that's exactly him. And the look on his face, he was like more surprised at the fact that Kane wanted to go him. He was just that much bigger than him, and then he took it to him. I'd almost say like props to Kane on going, but like he was hitting him when he was down, which was cheap.
Yeah,
and then he even let him up. And then he didn't even have a chance. So Kane just walks away with the big L. San Jose walks away with the L from that game. So
good to see. I had no opinion on Kane, and then he joined San Jose. I saw him play against the Flames, and I hate 4
goals against Smith. Yeah, that did for me. Because there was talks that he might have went to Calgary, and I thought that would have been cool. But it didn't happen, so it's not cool.
So I hate you.
The other big news of the week was definitely Zuccarello being acquired by Dallas. First game, do you remember who it was against?
No, I don't remember.
Anyways, gets a goal. No, an assist, followed by a goal, followed by blocking a shot, broken arm.
The good old goal, assist, broken arm.
Natural hat-trick.
Yeah, I heard he's out for, I think it's about a month.
Yeah. I mean, it's fractured. Yeah. And, out of the trades that happened, he was showing a lot of potential. It looked like he'd be a great fit in Dallas. Playing strong, and bam.
Well, if they make the playoffs, it'll help, but...
yeah. What do you make of it? It's just one of those things where,
it's bad luck.
Yeah. Bad luck. But interesting material to talk about.
Yep.
Once again, I guess there's nothing to go see there.
No, you can go see him break his arm, but maybe not as interesting as Kane and Chara fighting.
Yeah, Chara, Boston Bruins, I think they're on 11 game point streak.
No,
10-game win streak.
Yeah, and their record in February is 11-0-2.
Yeah, so they are playing strong. I believe this is all without Pasternak.
Yeah, it's really surprising.
Yeah.
I knew Tampa was on a hot streak, and you're aware of sort of certain teams are playing, but this one, I didn't realize Boston had been this good.
Having to listen to the Boston